In today's video, I'm going to explore more about design systems and component UI component library or UI components. A lot of time when I normally try to evaluate a design system for any company or firm or manage their design systems or their designs, I normally have some suggestions. So a lot of designers, they when they are beginner or they are working in a design firm, they don't know these things. So first thing I will always say is don't reinvent the ladder. So if something is already designed, why should we spend time on designing it again? So I will show you some of the UI design libraries, UI components, how you can start any design if you have started working in a design firm or on your own project. So let's get started. Okay, so the first website I would show you is actually component.gallery. So let's click over here and see how many components we have. We have rating, we have accordion, quote, pagination, buttons, breadcrumbs. So let's explore breadcrumbs. It has 42 examples. So here we have breadcrumbs and we cannot see. So let's click on one of them. Let's base web Uber. Okay, so I'm going to click over here. It is going to open up a new page, and here we have the code along with I think the styles. Okay, so here we have the styles: parent page, sub parent page, current page. So let's explore few more. Let's click on this Ant design system. It is one of the most popular design system. I really like how this is actually highlighted on overlay, and also I like this one. This one is opened already, so it has a very nice status. So let's artisan design system. Let's see how they have used breadcrumbs. So here they have clickable breadcrumbs on each level, and they can also hide some of the levels in between. This is a very nice pattern. So these are UI design component gallery, and let's explore Fluent UI. So these are few design systems, like this is from Microsoft, Fluent UI. So if you want to explore design systems, you can directly go. For example, we have React styles controls, Windows controls, iOS controls, cross-platform controls. So let's click on this styles. So we have styles, elevation. Okay, so this is how you can explore different design systems, but I am more interested in this component gallery and its examples. It would be great if we have some kind of, you can say, example image over here. So let's click on this Cedar and see how they have used block code. This is the block code, secondary, primary, really nice, very well done. And this is my first website, component.gallery. Let's close these. Another one is this one, uiguideline.com/components. So you can see we have a lot of components, although they ask us to join or pay for seeing all the different design patterns or UI components. So I'm going to click on button. So here we have just one example, I think 4 examples. One is this get started button. Then we have ways. Here we have download, plan a ride. So we have 2 buttons. One is ghost button, one is clickable dark button. Then we have Notion, sign up. Then we have, this is medium, get started. So this is how you can get some of the ideas of different patterns. So this is my second website, uiguideline.com. Okay, so okay, next is material.io. So material design 3 has been launched, but Uh, right now I'm showing you material 2.0, and you can see over here we have all components. So if you can click on components, so material.io/components. So we have app bar, backdrop, bottom navigation, buttons, cards. So if we click on cards, they have really nice built examples over here. So this is a simple card. Then we have few more complex cards where we have different anatomy of card, action 1, 2, and all other things. So let's explore material design 3, and I'm going to show you where you have to find all the patterns. So here we have the components, all buttons. So this is material design 3. You can see we have returned to material design 2 anyhow. So these are different controls. You can go ahead, like common buttons are over here. So text, outline, tonal button, filled button, and elevated. So they have like 5 categories of buttons. Then we have FAB or floating action buttons. You can see over here, these are 3 styles: 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, small, large, FAB. Okay, so then we have extended FAB, or this is actually with an icon and like this. So this is another one, icon button. We have different small icons, we have rounded icons, and I think they are also going to, where are the sizes? Okay, so you can also download Figma design kit, where you can find all these already built material design 3 components, and you can start from there. So this is what I call never redesign your ladder. Never redesign your design ladder, because you have to use whatever is already built. Okay, so this is about material design 3. We have segmented buttons also. So these are segmented controls. Bottom app bar, here we have the bottom app bar. This is the one with the FAB inside. Anyhow, so now the second part is I'm going to share with you some of the design systems you can buy, and you can start from there. So here we have one which is called Chakra Pro Chakra design system, and actually the why I recommend this, because they have already built based on the code. So React.js or other developers, they are going to love it. And some of them, their premium features are actually to purchase. Similarly, we have Chakra Pro. Similarly, we have Tailwind. This is my favorite, you can say, design system. And you can click on the components and view all the components. So you can see over here, this is one of the best, I think, developer designer friendly design system, UI design system, and it has already built components. So you can see over here really nice animations, very detailed. I think it is a lot of detailed. So you can see over here. So so here we have application UI, marketing, then we have e-commerce. So we can build e-commerce apps, we can build dashboard apps, we can also have some templates like marketing, pricing tables, CTA. So if you click on pricing sections, Tailwind UI, so here we have it. One is this one, another layout is this one, really nice layouts. So here we have another one, here we have another one, really clean design. I think you don't need a designer. If you are a developer, you can start from here. So let's see if we have I'm not sure everything you need to lifetime. I think it is for React.js. I'm not sure what how many other things they actually let's go to documentation. So, and your own JS, Figma assets, React. Okay, so using React, and let's see if we have anything using Vue. Okay, so Vue.js, it also supports Vue. Coders who are watching this, I think this is for you. These are different technologies, or you can say front end or back end technologies to create responsive apps. Vue.js, it also supports Vue.js. Let's see if it supports anything else. Okay, no. So it has Vue.js support and React.js support. So if you are developing something in React or Vue, this is one of the best design systems. Then we have one more popular is Ant. Let's Ant design system. Here we have the Ant design system. This is also very, very big. I can say like it is kind of mother of all design systems. It has a lot of support, lot of different components. So if we click on components, you can see we have layout 4, navigation, data entry, typography. So let's click on any of this. Although I don't really think that its design is close to or in clarity and in sleekness to Tailwind. Tailwind is, I think, the boss in for from design perspective, and I think Ant design supports. Let's see. I think it might support a lot of things. And Design Pro. Let's see if we what we have here. And Design Pro, Pro Components Internationalization. I don't like their buttons. Anyhow, let's use the documentation. I'm not sure why, but it has a lot of Chinese over here. I think it is very popular. Let's see what is lint quality TypeScript. So I'm not a developer, so I am a bit out of my league over here. If I want to, open API, I'm not sure how and what. I think it supports React.js, Vue.js, and maybe more, because it has it is very old, and it might support a lot of things. Lint TypeScript. I know. I think it's a JS library, but I'm not sure about others. Let's use documentation, pro layout, getting started. Let's see if we have something over here. Development, build, webpack, analyze.js, lint fix. Okay, so I think if you are a developer, you should check it out. But for me, I really love Tailwind.ui, and this one is also good. Chakra, I think Chakra Pro is also available for React. I think, I'm not sure, but you can check out over here. There might be many others. You can find whatever is suited for your own project. I don't press you to buy this one, but if I am going to develop some app, I think I would be going with Tailwind UI. Okay, so this is my lecture about how you can start designing or developing. One more plugin I want to show you is Material Design 3 plugin for Figma. If you click over here, I think I have already installed Material Theme Builder. So this is the plugin. You can run it over here. Let me show you. So here we have it. So you can see it can generate a custom whole theme, and you can see over here tonal palettes, light, dark. Then we have light, dark over here. Then we have typography. So this is actually the whole you can say design system created in just few clicks. You can use that. You can change your primary color. Let's use hue over here, chroma, and I'm going to use a darker tone over here. Let's close it so you can see it has been updated. Let's change the tertiary color to something else. Okay, so it is a bit slow. I'm not sure why, but it is slow. So I am going to go into some purple over here like this. Okay, so here we have it. Purple, blue, red is actually its error color, which is standard. So you can use that like this, or you can also use dynamic and choose some image. Okay, so you can grab some image. Let's use some image from here. Let's use this one. And okay, so it is selecting a red color. I'm not sure why. This is a problem with this actually. Let's use pictures again and select something like this. So here we have it. Let's see if it is going to update. Yes. Okay, so it has been updated with some blues, with some cyans, and with some purplish color. So I really love this one. This is great. So we have all the design system, or you can say tonal palettes and everything built over here already. So this is how you can start building your design system or your component library. Don't try to rebuild it again and again. You can download already built Figma files. You can start from there. Make sure if that Figma file has a built-in component library in coding language like React.js or Vue.js, Vue.js, this is going to simplify and speed up your development process a lot. So this is my, you can say these are my 10 cents for UI design component library and design systems or using them. I hope you have enjoyed this video. Make sure you like, subscribe, and share this video. I normally create very few videos which have more value, and I have seen that 90% or maybe more than 90% of my viewers are not subscribers. So make sure you subscribe because it gives me boost to create more videos like that. We'll see you soon in another video. Till then, take care. Bye bye.